Hi everyone, what is up? My name is Haley and welcome to my YouTube channel. If you did not know, now you do. Hey you guys, what's up? So y'all, wait, I have a necklace on and it has an H and I was so excited to wear it, but you can't see it in my camera. But I just want you guys to know that I have a cute little H necklace on right now. So yeah, with all that being said, I'm going to be talking about 5 things that I would never, ever, maybe, knock on wood that I don't embarrass myself and buy one of these things in the future, purchase from Louis Vuitton. It's getting closer to Christmas and I have been making my wish list of things that I would like for myself for Christmas. And you know, I've just been schmoozing on over to the Louis Vuitton website and just looking at everything that they have. And some of the things I'm like, oh my gosh, who would purchase this? I never would. Hopefully you guys like this video. You can let me know if there's anything that you would never buy from a luxury brand. It doesn't necessarily have to be just Louis Vuitton. And yeah, let's get right into the video. The first item is going to be mini compact bags. Bags that literally have no use. They're only used for a piece of gum or for your AirPods or something. I know this is becoming a new hype or a new trend for luxury goods. Hold on, I have like a frog in my throat, you guys. I don't know, it's not coming out. But there's this new trend in the luxury world of creating very mini bags at a very high price point. It's very interesting when you look at the price point of some of these things that are basically just this little piece of leather and then it has a string to sort of call it a bag, but we all know it's not a bag. It's a novelty. It's just something that's fun. It's just something to flex on others and show that you have money. There's no real use for it. I feel like the Jack Moose bags that were out, the Le Chiquito or whatever the heck they were called, that were like this big and you could fit a piece of gum and maybe like a key or something, and that was it. I feel like those were at a price point that were mid-range, I would say. It was a very contemporary, modern, new luxury brand. It had a price point that was relatively high, but not high enough to deter normal people like me from purchasing it. And I feel like the Louis Vuitton items, Chanel items, Gucci items, whatever luxury brand that we're getting into the top tier, they're mini items, they're mini bags. I'm just gonna call them mini items because they're not necessarily bags in my eyes. They're way too expensive for what they are, and you can buy so much more stuff that has use than buying that particular item. Now, if you have a bunch of money to spend and you like little mini bags, go for it. But the smallest bag that I think I would get, which I have still in my possession right now, is the Chloe Faye Mini, and that fits my phone and a card holder and maybe a chapstick, and that's about it. And the next item, you guys, is going to be something that I actually really like, but I don't think I would ever purchase it because there are a few reasons actually why I wouldn't purchase it, and it is the Kappa Scenes bag. The Kappa Scenes bag is like a beautiful description of what Louis Vuitton is. If you were to take Louis Vuitton, there are a few bags that I would describe Louis Vuitton with. The Kappa Scenes is one of them. And I feel like they try to push it and they try their best to make this like the I don't know, the contender for top tier luxury. Then you have sometimes some certain versions of the Kappa Scenes in that price range and in that top tier level. The only thing that bothers me about the Kappa Scenes is, first, the price. It's way too expensive for what it is, in my honest opinion. And B, it just missed the mark. I don't know, and it's missing something of pure, sexy luxury. When I see a Chanel classic flap, I think, oh my gosh, that bag is perfection. It's beautiful. Do I agree with the price on the Chanel classic flap? Not at all, especially with these increases. But when I see it, I understand, like, wow, this is beautiful. And then when I see a Birkin or a Kelly, you know, dependent on who has it on, the outfit and the colors and all that good stuff, I'm like, wow, that bag is chef's kiss. When I see a Kappa Scenes, I'm a little underwhelmed. But like I said, it's not an ugly bag. It's just when I'm comparing it to other bags in the same price category, depending on how you style it or get it, because it has certain, you know, exotic elements or different material, leathers, fabrics, and all that stuff that can make it a little bit more expensive and put it in that top tier category. But when I compare it to other bags in that same group, it underwhelms me. And I don't think I should be underwhelmed by a bag that costs in some places the same amount of money as a car. So the next item, you guys, is going to be something that can sort of trickle to every luxury brand out there. I feel like this whole video can go to every luxury brand out there, but it is electronic items. I really feel like luxury electronic items, dependent on what they are a waste of money, because I would not go to a Honda dealership that sells cars. They sell nice cars, they sell good cars and decent cars. I would not go there and think to myself, hey, they have a luxury bag here, I should buy it. They're an awesome car manufacturer, an awesome dealer. I'm sure they'll have amazing luxury bags. I wouldn't do that. So when I'm looking at Louis Vuitton electronic items, especially at the price point that some of them are at, their AirPods or their earbuds, whatever they're called, they have watches. And then I think to myself, if I'm spending a couple of $1,000 on, let's say, a watch, a timepiece, I could either spend that same amount at another brand or add a little bit more, save a little bit more, and buy something from Tag Heuer, from Breitling, from Omega, from Rolex, from Cartier. I can have something from a very luxurious brand that I know makes amazing timepieces, or that is part of their company weaving. They may make other things, but you know that their watches are amazing. And it's not to say that Louis Vuitton doesn't make amazing watches, but when I think of Louis Vuitton, their timepieces are not on my radar, and I don't think that they're on anybody's radar, or at least the vast majority of people's radars. The next item is going to be the jewelry. And like I said, this is for any luxury brand, but footnote, context for this point, I would personally only buy the affordable pieces. So once you're getting into the realm of like luxury, an easy way to get in there, aside from like perfumes, scarves, little tiny goods, accessories, small leather goods, and all that good stuff, you can get little pieces of jewelry usually. So my bracelet that I got was relatively affordable. There are a pair of earrings that I really love that have the LV inside. I think they're called the Louis or Louis. I don't know what the name is. Those are technically still affordable for luxury. These pieces usually sit around the 500 euros, so maybe like $700, $750 less price point. And those I feel like are okay to spend your money on. If you have money and you want to have something nice, you want to have something that is an entry into luxury, I feel like those are decent pieces. But when we're looking at the very expensive pieces of jewelry from Louis Vuitton, a lot of the times the stuff is not even real gold. It's just gold plated. A lot of the stuff isn't even real diamonds. It's like a cubic zirconia stone or Swarovski stone of some sort. And I've seen videos of people having their items like tarnished very easily and very quickly. And when you're spending over $1,000 for a necklace, you don't want it to just be fast fashion jewelry, which it isn't. You know, I do think that they make their jewelry at a better standard than, let's say, H&M, but when you're looking at the price comparison of buying a necklace that looks very similar to a Louis Vuitton version necklace for €6 or $6 from H&M instead of 1,500 from Louis Vuitton, I do think that you can get away with the $6 necklace even if you only can wear it for 8 times. So the last and final item or items that I would not purchase from Louis Vuitton, you guys, would be their trendy slash material fabric puffer bags. So we are going to be using this bag. I don't know what it's called. I think it's called the on-the-go pillow bag or something. I don't even know if it's the on-the-go tote. It could have a different name, but this bag particularly, when I saw it, I really thought it was cool. I thought it was nice looking, but the problem with these types of bags is that they are very fleeting. And for me, I do not have money to spend frivolously on fleeting items. If I was very rich, I think I could buy trendy bags and not care if they go out of style in 6 months. But since I'm not a millionaire, I have to be very cautious with things when it comes to big ticket items regarding bags. And so for me, I'd rather have a bag that it may be plain, it may not be as trendy, and it may not be as fun as some of these special edition, limited edition, or whatever type of edition bags that come out, but I do know that I can use them for an extended period of time. Some of these bags will hopefully last 10, 20 years. I can pass them on, I will get my money's worth, and I just feel like I'm getting more bang for my buck. And another reason I don't want to purchase these bags, or I would never purchase these bags, is because I can age them very quickly. quickly, or I can tell their age very quickly. So let's say I see someone wearing the camouflage. I don't remember who did this collection with Louis Vuitton. It's very beautiful. I love it so much. It's very popular. A lot of people love it. But if I see this bag, I know that it's old. And it's nothing against the bag being old, but it has like a, how do you say, an aged look to it. So an example of this would be my Louis Vuitton favorite bag. Y'all, I love this bag. It is my favorite bag. I could seriously wear it until the straps fall off. I really love it to death. But for me, even though it's discontinued and it looks a little older, it looks like it probably was a relic of a specific era. It was made for a different era of fashion and a different era of luxury than today. But even with all that being said, I can still wear it and not feel like it's such an aged bag. And I don't really care if a bag is aged. If I like a bag and I like how it looks and it matches my taste and my preferences and all that good stuff, I really don't care how old the bag is or if it looks aged. As long as I like it, that's all that matters. But when I purchase a brand new bag, I don't want that to happen 6 months afterwards. If I were going to buy very trendy looking bags, I would stick to modern, contemporary luxury brands that are at like the mid-range level, and then I would stick to very basic, as people like to call them, luxury brands at a higher level. The only time that I would step out of this was, let's say, if they brought the Vernis, I think it's called, Alma BB back in pink. I feel like that bag is a great representation of something being trendy but still being classic, and like putting both of these elements together and having something that can stand the test of time, and then after 6 months you can still wear the bag, people still drool over the bag, and you can get a lot of use out of it still. So yeah, those were all the points, you guys. If you agree with any of them, you can let me know down in the comments section. Other than that, thank you so much for watching. Please don't get offended by what I say, you guys. It's just my opinion, and I know that some of the things that I own y'all probably want to throw in the garbage pit or set on fire. So love you guys, have a wonderful day, and